Hello, welcome to Daily News from Marja'iyat TV. Daily scientific meetings of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in holy city of Qom, Iran. The residence of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadr Hosseini Shirazi, a respected religious authority, hosted another enlightening scholarly session in the holy city of Qom, attended by numerous scholars, religious figures, and students of Islamic seminaries. This meeting delved into various topics pertaining to Islamic ethics, Islamic jurisprudence, Islamic history, etc. In this session, one of the participants raised the following question in the presence of the esteemed authority. What is the ruling on the actions of a person who has been acting for some time without following a religious jurist? In response to this question, His Eminence stated, "The late author of the Urwa has addressed this issue in the context of religious exertion and emulation and has presented it as the seventh issue. He has absolutely stated that performing religious acts without emulation and precaution is void. However, many scholars who have commented on the book of Urwa have not accepted this statement, and it seems that the correct opinion is the same. Therefore, if the actions of this person are in accordance with the fatwa of a jurist whose emulation is currently valid, or if they were in accordance with the fatwa of a jurist whom they should have emulated during this action, his actions are valid and do not require repetition." The esteemed viewers of Marja'iyat TV can watch these sessions live and directly on this TV network, a collection of other TV channels, and also on the Al-Shirazi app and TV boxes, simultaneously with these sessions at 11:15 a.m. Qom local time. Social and cultural figures from Kuwait meet with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in holy Qom, Iran. Prominent social figures, cultural activists, and charitable leaders from Kuwait visited the residence of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadr Hosseini Shirazi in the holy city of Qom, meeting with the esteemed authority. During this meeting, the guests presented a report on their activities to the revered religious authority and benefited from his valuable recommendations. Iraqi Eulogist meets with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in holy Qom, Iran. Murtada al-Hamidawi, an Iraqi Eulogist, visited the residence of the eminent religious authority Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadr Hosseini Shirazi in the holy city of Qom. During this meeting, he had the opportunity to meet with His Eminence and his son, Sayyid Hossein Shirazi. The discussions focused on the significance of serving the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, particularly the service to Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and the importance of respecting religious rituals. Shia Societies Association welcomes Iraqi pilgrimage caravan in holy Qom, Iran. The Shia Societies Association, affiliated with Imam Shirazi World Foundation in Karbala, warmly received the pilgrimage caravan of Al-Banin, peace be upon her. This caravan, originating from the city of Nasiriyah in Iraq, entered the holy city of Qom. Comprising devoted believers who embarked on this journey by foot, they set out to visit the revered shrine of Hazrat Fatima Masuma, peace be upon her, in Qom, and will later proceed to the holy city of Mashhad to pay respects to the shrine of Imam Reza, peace be upon him. Weekly Tawassul ceremonies at the office of Sheikh Abdul-Shaheed Satrawi in Bahrain. The weekly Tawassul ceremonies to the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, continue to be held at the office of Sheikh Abdul-Shaheed Satrawi, a representative of the religious authority in Bahrain. In recent days, another one of these ceremonies took place, attended by dozens of believers as well as religious and cultural figures. During this event, participants engaged in supplication and tawassul to the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, accompanied by recitation of eulogies by Hussein al-Baqir from Saudi Arabia. Baghdad Central Mourning Assembly honors passing of Lady Al-Banin, peace be upon her, in holy Karbala, Iraq. On the anniversary of the passing of Hazrat Al-Banin, peace be upon her, the Baghdad Central Mourning Assembly commemorated the day by organizing mourning ceremonies in the holy city of Karbala. According to the officials of this union, hundreds of believers and members of various processions from Baghdad participated in this mourning procession. They expressed their condolences at the sacred precincts of the shrines of Hazrat Abbas and Imam Hussein, peace be upon them. This procession began its movement from the streets of the holy city of Karbala, reciting poetry, praising the AhlulBayt, and mourning as it headed towards the holy shrines of Hazrat Abbas and Imam Hussein, where they continued their mourning rituals. In addition to the active participation of hundreds of mourners, religious and cultural figures were also present, including representatives from the office of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Shirazi and Sayyid Arif Nasrallah, the PR manager of the religious authorities office in this city. Celebrations to honor birthday of Lady Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her, in Madagascar. The closing ceremony of a special competition among institutions affiliated with the religious authority in Madagascar was held to commemorate the birth of Hazrat Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her. In celebration of the auspicious birth of Hazrat Zahra, peace be upon her, the institutions associated with the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi organized a special competition for delivering speeches lasting 5 to 10 minutes about Hazrat Zahra, peace be upon her, in Madagascar. The first stage of this competition took place in the Sultan Al-Muallifin student dormitory, and the final stage occurred on the night of December 31st, 2023 at the AhlulBayt Center. 3 individuals emerged as finalists from the participants, and they, along with other outstanding contributors, were honored with prizes. It is noteworthy that this competition was organized by the office of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the city of Mahajanga. Mesbah Al-Hussein Foundation donates winter clothes to needy in Holy Karbala, Iraq. Mesbah Al-Hussein Foundation, under the supervision of the office of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Karbala, in collaboration with a group of benefactors, has donated winter clothing and household items to dozens of needy families in Karbala. Baha Al-Abaduli, the field coordinator of the activities of Mesbah Al-Hussein Foundation, stated, "Since the beginning of the winter season, this institution, in collaboration with a group of benefactors, has been distributing winter clothes, heaters, household items, and necessities to families in need, including the needy families, widows, orphan children, and those without guardians." Imam Shirazi Foundation holds meeting to discuss political awareness and democracy. Imam Shirazi Foundation in Karbala explored the topic of the role of political awareness in promoting democratic thinking in its academic session. This event was attended by a group of religious scholars, academics, and intellectuals who discussed the content and ideas presented in the research article by Mr. Muhammad Allah Al-Safi. In this article, it is stated that the contemporary societies rely on activating the political awareness of individuals and groups in the process of progress and development. This emphasis on political awareness aims to empower individuals with knowledge of their rights and freedoms, enabling them to understand how to use and benefit from them. Without reaching a satisfactory level of political awareness and understanding of rights and means of obtaining them, individuals and ultimately society remain in a state of decline and complete submission to the will of the ruling authority. The interaction of the ruling power with those who are unaware of their rights, passing over them either willingly or under the pressure of government, are often harsh. Therefore, lacking political awareness renders the individual and the entire society increasingly vulnerable, opening the doors to the arrogant ruler and compelling them to interact with the people with violence and cruelty, leads towards authoritarianism and despotism. In this regard, the late Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Muhammad Shirazi, in one of his valuable books, states, "Whenever the political awareness weakens among Muslims, everything about them weakens, economically, socially, religiously, worldly, in education, family, ethics, manners, and so on." Fatima Zahra Institute prepares to donate house furniture to newlywed couples in Holy Karbala, Iraq. The Fatima Zahra Cultural and Charitable Institution, affiliated with the religious authority in Karbala, is preparing to donate dowries to dozens of young couples in the province during the auspicious days of the birth of Hazrat Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her. This initiative is part of the charitable activities of this institution, and it aligns with the recommendations of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, emphasizing efforts to facilitate the marriage of young individuals. Fatima Zahra Institution is among the centers associated with the religious authority in Karbala, actively engaged in various cultural, charitable, and healthcare activities in Iraq and Iran. Fatimi mourning ceremonies at servants of AhlulBayt Society in Holy Karbala, Iraq. The servants of the AhlulBayt Society, affiliated with the religious authority in Karbala, is currently witnessing the presence of believers in the mourning ceremonies of Fatimiyya, with the widespread participation and reception of believers. These ceremonies commemorating the martyrdom of Lady Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her, are held annually in the homes of believers and continue until the birthday of Hazrat Fatima Zahra. In addition to the general participation of believers, several religious, cultural, and social figures, including representatives from the Office of the Religious Authority, also attend these ceremonies.